In this video, we're going to look at the E5 dash cam by eAce. What's up, people? Got another dash cam to share with you guys. This one's by eAce. It's their E5 model dash cam. We're going to open up the box and see what's inside. First thing you get is your user manual. User manual is in English. Take a look at the camera. Now this camera is a little different than my previous video of eAce dash cam. This one actually kind of looks like a camera a little bit. It's got your function buttons on the side here. It actually has a screen on the back. SD card goes in the top here. And this is where it gets mounted to the windshield. On the bottom here, you see an input. And this is actually for a plug-in camera, which I'll show you guys how that works in a little while here. See what else is in the box. You get your power cord here. Plug it right into your cigarette lighter. And it looks like they give you a lot of power cord to route this to your cigarette lighter. You get a 3M mount for the camera. So this is two-sided tape here. You also get another mount, which is actually a suction cup mount, which this is nice because you don't have to worry about it being a permanent fixture like with the 3M mount. This you're going to stick on there, and if you ever want to remove this, it's going to be a little hard. You have to scrape off the tape and stuff. Or this one is just your typical suction cup, and it's got the lever here to release it from your window. So that's nice. It is adjustable. Just loosen up this nut here. You can move your camera to the desired angle that you want. Then tighten it down and it'll stay locked in that position. Also get a USB cord here. These cameras do have an internal battery. It's small, but it does have an internal battery, and you can use this for charging. Or instead of using your cigarette lighter, if you have a USB on your radio, you could plug this into your USB on your radio, which would power the camera. This one's a little shorter than your cigarette lighter, so if you use this, hopefully your USB input's close to the camera. And then there's one more bag we got here. And this one, this is what makes this camera kind of cool. Is, if I can get this out of the bag, is this right here is another camera, and it plugs to the back of, or to the bottom of the primary camera, and you actually can move this to whatever angle you want to actually be able to view the inside of your vehicle. Whether it's your driver, passenger, back seat, you can point it out one of the side windows. Wherever you point this, it's going to pick up video. And I'll show you how that works in a little bit. That's all that's inside the box. Alright guys, so real quick we'll go over some of the specs on this dash cam. You can find this dash cam on Amazon. I'll post a link in the description box. guys are interested, click on that link. It'll take you right to this product. This is a fairly new product by EACE. It's got only 2 reviews, but those 2 reviews, there's 5 out of 5 stars. This is a 1080p dash camera, and it does have 2 camera lenses that you can use. One is a 360 degree camera lens. It has loop recording, has a G sensor built in, parking monitor, and night vision. It's currently $99.99 on Amazon. And as far as the warranty, EACE provides a 45-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month product warranty. Alright guys, so that was a quick rundown of the specs. Show you some of the functions on the camera. Like I said, this does have a built-in battery. Just a small battery, so it's not going to run a whole long time on the internal battery. But just in case your power goes out on your car from an accident or something, it still has the backup power so it can continue recording. On the back here, this will be the screen. If you choose to view the screen, just to get the angle that you're recording. Here is the functions, but the buttons are on the side here. So the middle one's the power. I'll go ahead and turn it on. You hold it down, and there's your display. Right now it's showing that there's no card. Just a quick note, this camera did not come with a card. My previous camera did come with a 16 gigabyte card. This one does not, so you have to supply your own card with this. There's the view that you'll get. It's a pretty wide view. As you can see how far my hand is. I mean, it's right on the side of the camera here, and you still can see my hand. So it's a pretty wide view. Displays up top here when it starts recording. Also displays if it's in 1080p. We'll go through the menu real quick. You got your resolution. Hit this other side button here to scroll down. You got your how long you want your loop recording to be. Exposure, motion detection, audio is on, date stamp on, parking monitor, so as you can see, it's got your typical options for a dash cam. Up here is your to change your mode. This mode button can be used for switching between taking a picture, your video playback, and then actually while it's recording, if you want to actually lock a video, you do a short press on the mode button and it'll lock the video so it doesn't get recorded over. What I'll do here is makes this camera kind of cool. I'm going to turn it off. Go ahead and plug in this other lens on the bottom here, and we'll go ahead and turn this on. Hold down the power button. Turns on. It's going to show picture in picture now. The lower camera here is at the top. So if I turn that, it's going to show me. You can turn this whichever way you want. There's my couch. So it's showing that. If I can hold this. Here's the front of the camera, me waving my hand. And then there's my couch there with my YouTube pillows. Like I said, you can turn this around. And unfortunately, it just powered off because the internal battery is low. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and install this in the car, plug it all in, and I'll show you guys how it works. Alright guys, so we're inside my van. I'm gonna go ahead and install this on my windshield. Guys, gonna give you guys a look at my previous EACE dash camera that I installed, just in case you guys are interested in that, because this one's a little bit smaller that I got up here compared to this. This one's gonna hang off your windshield a little bit. It might draw a little bit of attention to your vehicle if somebody wants to steal it, where this other one's a little bit more sleek. I'll give you a look at that one before I mount this. Alright, so this is the other one right here. It's a little bit smaller. It's right behind my rear view mirror here. And it's kind of blends in with everything. You can't really see it. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description box also for this one if you guys are interested in it. I got an install and review on that one, so click on that if you're interested. Right now we're going to install this camera. Alright guys, we're going to take the camera here and we're going to just suction it to the windshield. Simple. We'll tighten this down so it doesn't move. Alright guys, so that's the camera mounted to the windshield. I got the other camera on the bottom, and then I got the cigarette lighter power source ran to the side there, and I just got it ran down, and I'm going to plug it in to my cigarette lighter there. Just plugged it in, just powered up. You guys can see that it's got the picture-in-picture and it already started recording. And the rear camera here, you actually can see my camera that I'm currently holding. And then there's the front view. Turn this, get different views, just kind of sweet. Get a view of your passenger, back seat, driver, out the driver's window there. If you guys can see, it's got the time and date to the left. I haven't set it yet. In the far right corner, it shows the battery's charging. Shows SD card in there. Shows a microphone for the sound and audio. Upper left hand corner shows the recording, and also shows what picture video quality you're on. This one's 1080p right now. Just to give you guys an idea what it looks mounted to the windshield. There's my rear view mirror there. Then there's the camera. That's the look of the camera through the front windshield. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is, this is going to be the first video and audio test of the EACE E5 dash cam. I got the front and rear camera on here. Turn this a little bit more so you guys can see me. And we'll see how well this performs. Give you some of the likes and dislikes. I really only have, as of right now, one dislike. The way that it's mounted to your windshield, and it hangs a little bit, so it makes it pretty visible to anybody walking by your vehicle that you got something inside. And I guess I could mount this a little bit higher on the windshield. But if you mount it below your rear view mirror, it's gonna be a little obstructive to your view. Not a lot, nothing crazy. I don't want to scare anybody off, but it can obstruct your view a little bit. Other than that, I like the ease of installation with the suction cup. You can move it from vehicle to vehicle super fast. There's no adhesive that you have to worry about. Suction cup seems to be of good quality. I like the being able to adjust the mount, so that's a good pro. I like the fact that you can see the screen on the back if you choose to, just so you can get an idea of the viewing angles. And as long as the video quality on both the camera, the front and the back, is good and the audio is good, another huge plus in my book is this rear camera that can be moved just as fast as you can move it. And the reason I like this is, and I've said this in numerous videos that I've done dash cams on, is if you get pulled over or somebody comes up to your window, and whether they're trying to cause trouble or if you're having a discrepancy with the police officer, whatever the case may be, by you just turning this real quick, you're going to get all that on video. And that can be pretty helpful in certain situations, whether you need to prove whatever happened or didn't happen. So I really like that little added feature to this camera, something that my previous camera doesn't have. Actually, none of my cameras have. My previous E-Ace just has a front-facing camera, and then my rear view mirror dash cams only have a front-facing camera, and then it has a camera that you mount on the back of your vehicle or out your back window, which should get any video from behind you, but nothing for inside the cabin of the vehicle. Now granted, if this didn't have the rear facing camera on the back, you probably could turn the primary camera around, loosen it and turn it around, but this little plugged in camera in the bottom is just super easy. You just turn it, you know, and you can get any view you want 360 degrees. So I'm really impressed with that little design, and I really like it. So like I said, hopefully this video and audio quality is good. If it is, I'll be giving this camera a thumbs up for sure. Like I said, the price is right at $100, which I don't think is bad for a little added extra insurance. I think that if we report this to your auto insurance company, that some of the insurance companies actually drop your rates a little bit if you have a dash cam installed, so that might be something to look into. Alright guys, it's the night test. We'll see how it goes. I can see in the screen that you're not going to see me too well. That's me with the dome lights on. That's me with the dome lights off. So this back camera, this camera right here, ain't gonna see too much unless you got your dome lights on. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of this review. Hopefully you guys found this review useful. If you did, hit that like button. Comment at the bottom. Let me know what you guys think. If you're new here, subscribe. Everybody else, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post my next video. I'll put a link in the description box for this camera. Go there for the Amazon link. And I'll talk to you guys later.